actually. I'm going to go to Ms. Demarcke. Ms. Demarcke, in the Northwest Territories, like on Vancouver Island, I was talking to Don Travers and Caddy Martini, who own a whale watch company, and they're saying if the wage subsidy isn't extended throughout the summer or the rent program, it's going to impact and wipe out a lot of businesses that rely on international travel. We know international travel is not going to bounce back this summer. Can you talk about how this is going to impact visitors in the Northwest Territories, because you heavily rely on international travel and having that certainty over the summer?
Yeah, I mean, our border's closed, and we're looking at, a border not even being open until potentially the fall time, if then. So without the supports, our businesses will not remain. They literally, without the supports, we won't have the businesses around once the travel comes back around. So regardless of what's going on in the rest of the country, we know for sure we're not going to be having visitors here till at least the fall time. So we've got another season. This is the second season for some of our operators. Some of them that operate summer and winter, this is their third season with no income. So without those supports in place, they will close their doors.
Last question.
Appreciate
Gord.
that. Yeah. Okay. So the last question then I'll go to is around, you talked about Destination Canada, and I think about how important they are, and also ITAC, Indigenous Tourism Association Canada, who just learned that they're getting an 83% cut on their core funding. They're told to wait to look to budget. Well, I got a note from Keith Henry, and he's not only worried about when the budget's going to be released, but they're trying to hold the industry together and with duct tape at this point, and people are leaving because there's no certainty in their jobs at that organization. Can you talk about how important that organization is, and also if you think it would be irresponsible to have an election in the middle of all of this uncertainty?
Thank you, Mr. Johns, for bringing up ITAC, because I was kicking myself for not mentioning them earlier. They're vital to our industry, and again, they're in the same situation. Without having the certainty of knowing what's going on, people are looking elsewhere. Employees are leaving. The whole structure of the organization crumbles without knowing what the certainty is. So it's, again, the supports are and to know what's actually happening and what's going to be happening down the road it's vital and critical to our sector. And I can't speak to an election call. Sorry.
Okay.